Hello, lovelies. This is Lazy Fox Creates, a podcast about the crafting experience. I'm one of your hosts, Laura,
And I'm Becca.
and we, over the weekend, fried ourselves at the Renaissance Festival. How was it, Becca?
It was a fever dream.
It was very hot, and we're going to talk about it. It was also enjoyable, admittedly, but the main takeaway for me is that it was very hot.
Yeah, it was like I had to get from one parking lot to another, and it was a very long walk. And I actually just ran instead,
Oh
and
my.
it was not, I did not feel any worse running. Like the heat that I was already in was already at maximum. And so, like, running had brought no discomfort whatsoever. It was
That's
actually nicer because I had a breeze.
that's so alarming.
It was not great. I was like, I ran and then I stopped because someone had because they had like a toll skirt and they had a stick that they grabbed and I was like, hey, you have a stick in your skirt. And they're like, oh no. And then but like I was just like that should have felt a lot worse than it did. Oh
Mhm.
no.
Yeah, I started sweating, like, immediately. There was, like, this really long walk. I mean, okay, it wasn't a very long walk. It felt like a very long walk because it was getting hot already, from the parking lot to the entrance of the Ren Fair, and I was very sweaty by the time we finished that.
This was like we were there morning and early like before 8 a.m. So it was hot.
When
And,
I'm usually sleeping.
yep, for Saturdays, not during
For
the week.
Saturdays. During the week,
Yeah,
I get up at 5:30, and it's unholy.
yeah. But, yeah, unfortunately, because of the heat, we did not experience all of the Ren Fair. Um, yeah, like I said, there was at the end of it, I was just fried. My brain was
Mhm.
fried. It was but, um,
I had a really difficult
yeah.
time knowing when I was done with it because usually when I'm at social outings, I can tell like, okay, I'm almost done. And then I'm like, yep, I'm done now. But that was kind of like this constant state of like, I'm almost done with this. And it was like, I was definitely done way quicker than I thought I was.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like usually like I'll hit like a quasi state of like I start instead of being done, I just start shutting down functions to
Uh,
prolong it. And the longer I go, the more things shut down, if that makes sense.
Like what?
Like um I don't know how to describe it. Like you know how I can be a bit silly?
Yeah,
I'll shut that down. So I'll stop being silly.
we have no
And
nonsense, Becca.
yeah, and then, like, at some point, like, empathy shuts down and,
Oh my
like, I just
gosh.
stop caring, but, like, it kinda
No,
just,
I
like,
get
goes
that
through
though, yeah.
yeah, it goes through, like, emotions of, like and I'll just, like I'm like, I can't leave," so I just, like I go into energy conservation mode.
Yeah, actually, I feel that a lot, and I never put it into that precise of wording before,
Yeah. I mean
but so go ahead.
oh, I was just like that I don't know if I ever verbalized that before, but that's just how that works to me.
Yeah. But on from the heat, good things about the Ren Fair.
Oh,
Uh,
um,
First of all, it was pirates and pups, so I enjoyed all the dogs there. There were many a floofy dog, and we got to pet them, even though I wasn't able to bring my dog, but that meant that I could pet more dogs.
Yeah, there were a lot more floofy dogs than I expected.
Oh, yeah. I felt so bad for the floofs.
Yeah, I was like, I was so happy every time I saw someone giving them water. I was like, these poor
Mhm.
things.
We saw a lot of huskies, I think.
Yeah, yeah, we saw
Uh,
well, even like outside of huskies, like there was the
the Great
Pyrenees,
Pyrenees, yeah.
and there was like even like the little dogs, like they were fluffy.
Mhm,
And
yeah.
I don't know all the breeds, but, like, I think I saw at least a Pomeranian, like, even those weren't, like there were, like, no Chihuahuas, I saw, like, 2 pit mixes and stuff, like, these were almost all long hair breeds, even the little ones. I think I saw a Westie, so they're kinda, like, medium hair.
There was a little corgi and its butt was waggling everywhere. As they
Oh,
do.
yeah.
So that was great. There were a lot of dogs. Becca's friend's daughter was the most adorable kid ever. She was so freaking excited to be there, and she was trinket trading with everyone. And by that, I mean just giving trinkets away because most of the people didn't have anything to trade with. But it delighted her so much that it was a really good distraction from the heat because she was so freaking cute.
Yeah, and, like, she had, like, the little, like, crafts little kids make, like, I say little
Oh,
kids, like
yeah.
elementary school kids, like, with the pipe cleaners and the big beads, I used to know what those beads were called, but, like, the big beads and stuff, like, where you could make bracelets or, like, she had them on little paper clips, and it's like, oh, she made, like she had so much energy, so, like, my friend first got rid of her energy by having her make the trinkets and then give them away.
I was immediately gifted, this, like, string of beads on a paper clip, so I had to put it on my shirt,
Yeah,
which
I got a ring and a fairy.
she gave me, this little duck in an almond no, a pistachio,
Oh,
a duck in a pistachio, and Becca was very jealous of it.
I do. I am so jealous of this pistachio duck. Like,
I neither Becca nor I were in costumes because of the heat, but, like, what is a you did you wear a costume last time?
yeah, I much true to myself, I do lazy costumes.
Mm,
So I do have like, a flowy linen shirt and uh a waist corset. And, like, I have depending on the heat, I do have leather pants or I do have some skirts that I'll switch out for wearing and stuff. And then I have, like, leather boots. So I'll do lazy costumes.
which I approve of, even though I spend way too many on mine, and that just means I don't make as many, but um, I was as we were entering, we saw a bunch of people in their costumes, and it was really fun because I saw, like, patterns for leather armor that I knew exactly where it came from. That was exciting for me.
Mhm.
And all I could think was, "You are so goddamn hot in that, and not in a sexy way, in a temperature way." It's ju
Oh,
the
yeah.
temperature is too damn high for you to be wearing that leather armor.
Yeah, the people, like, head to toe in black armor with cloaks.
Yeah.
I was like, "You are I feel like you have lost 15 pounds in the last 3 hours, and it's just all water."
Yeah. There were a lot of leather stores, as you can imagine, and I'm very particular about it, and I'm not a huge fan of laser engraving on leather, I'm sorry. Like, no shade to anyone who does that, I'm just not a fan of it. But I did find a few that I was like, "Ooh, okay, I would fuck with this," you know? So that was exciting for me. And I got honey sticks, which I never tried before, which Jerica and I have talked about on We Fix Games, my other podcast. and I think I'm a disappointment to her for not being in love with them.
And just I did write the note that I did bring you one once upon a time, and it was so forgettable. You have yet again forgot that I gave you one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did forget about that. Well, did you bring me a caramel one?
I
I
think it
liked
was
the
a
caramel
chocolate
one.
one. I think that's why.
Um, the chocolate one was just okay.
Mhm.
It
I
was it was hard to get open.
Yeah. Not that you would like it, but I think raspberry would probably be my favorite,
Yeah, I don't think I would like that.
but I I also got some honey. I got some, like, ginger honey that's, like, spicy in the way ginger is spicy, so I'm pretty excited to put that in some tea, and,
Ooh, okay.
mhm, and I made my stop at the blacksmith blacksmith glassmith for
Mm.
some mushroom jewelry.
Dude, I was straight up like, should I find this person's info and like ask them to be on the podcast because I love this stuff and I keep talking about glass making on here?
Ah, I know the one of the glassworks had cards. I don't remember about the other one though.
I didn't take any cards. I'm a fool.
I can ask to see if we can get you one.
I'll I'll figure it
I,
out
yeah,
somehow.
I think
At
they have
some
the
point, we'll
vendors
have someone on.
online. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, it was so hot though. I
That the
know there are
glass melted.
yeah, that there are I know there are crafts that we did miss. Um, because I usually like I know I've been there enough that I know where all the areas are and I know we missed a chunk of them.
It's
But
unfortunate.
yeah.
What
Um
I did like is there was a dude doing a performance with a ladder, and he was stepping up very high on the ladder, and the ladder wasn't leaning against anything, obviously, and he said he was gonna do a trick when he got to the top one, and I never got to find out what that goddamn trick was because we moved on from it, and I was in too much of a um I can't think of words, the type of mood where I'm dissociating a little bit so that I didn't say, "Wait, hang on, I wanna watch what this dude does." I just kinda walked away with everyone and said, "Well, I'll never figure that out."
so you should come uh they're going again later this year, but I think it might be both weekends you're out of town, so you can come again. Or he was there last year and we watched his performance and it is enjoyable. So
Oh
maybe
my
he'll be
god.
there next year.
Okay, what'd he do?
um he went up really high in the ladders. I think he did like plate spinning.
Oh, okay.
I
'Cause
don't remember entirely. I've it all runs together at some point.
how did he get the plates?
He had someone in the audience hand them up.
Okay, okay. Because he said he was gonna do a trick at the top and that he had to clench his butt cheeks to do it.
I think he might I don't man, I know he does, like, flip the ladder around too while he's on it.
Ooh.
So that might be that one.
Man, I wish I had said, "Let's wait and watch this."
I hope you go again and can see it. 'Cause it is a good performance, so I want you to watch all of it, actually.
There was an alicorn, I hope I'm saying that right, the Pegasus/unicorn, and it was beautiful, and I did not get to pet it because it was the horse's first year, and she was so tired of everything that they were like, "We're putting her away after we get her to let this kid pet her nose."
Mhm. Which, like, I agree with her, like, it's so
Yep.
hot, and she was, like, very large, like, she had, like, the draft horse hooves, like, where they're wide.
Yeah.
So, like, she had a lot of fur. hair.
Yeah,
I
she
think
did.
horses have hair. So, like,
Oh, yeah.
she was a big girl.
Yeah, and she was beautiful and gorgeous, and I'm gonna steal her.
Mhm. I agree.
What are other highlights of the Ren Fair?
Um, I enjoyed seeing, like, you know, um, every time my friend's daughter would trinket trade, and sometimes they didn't have trinkets, they were also very excited to get trinkets, like,
Yeah.
everyone's face was just so happy to, like they're like, "Oh my goodness, this is fantastic." They like, no one was upset for getting stopped.
There was this one person who was dressed as, like, a goblin and was very in character, and that just delighted her so much, it was wonderful.
I was also delighted,
Yeah, me too.
like and it's like, even, like, the merchants were happy, like, she even
Right.
traded with the merchants, and they were like, "This is fantastic." Oh,
We could have gotten blessed with the fairy dust, and I don't know why we didn't do that, we're silly.
'Cause I didn't wanna be cleaning glitter out of my car for the next several years.
Yeah, fair point, because everything was sweaty and sticky, and yeah, I guess it was kinda like, "I'm gonna go home and take a nap/shower, slash shower,
Mhm.
and I just don't have time for this glitter."
I was I was poisoned the entire time. I had a purchasing snafu and had to go I ended up seeing a few different managers, um, and so while that happened, they're like, "Here, have this bottle because 'cause you're here so long." And it's like, "You have been poisoned. Here's how
Oh,
to
yeah.
unpoison yourself," and I have failed to unpoison myself, so I am dying slowly still.
Yeah, Becca's gonna spend the rest of eternity being poisoned, so we're not really sure how that's gonna turn out.
Mhm. Ah.
Do you have any other things you would like to talk about the Ren Fair?
Um, I even though we had to wait in line for a while because it was the first weekend and people were putting through all their passes and stuff, I did enjoy seeing all the costumes that people were wearing.
Oh, yeah.
That was fantastic. Like, even beyond the leather, there was, like, several mushrooms, there was a goblin who was very in character, like, I saw a few anime characters that I could identify,
Yeah,
so
one person was dressed as Belle the princess, and I was like, "You do you. If that's what
mhm.
makes you happy, yeah, go for it."
She also had, like, she had wolf ears on.
Oh, yeah, it was cute.
Mhm,
Yeah, it was very like, whatever people wanna do, whatever makes them happy, go for it.
mhm,
And it did feel really nice to be in, like, a accepting atmosphere.
mhm.
Like, yeah.
I yeah. It was also interesting to see, like, all the different ways people kept cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I did have a friend I saw there, and she had a fan strapped to her she was wearing full skirt, and she was wearing less skirts than she normally wears, but still a full-length skirt, and she had a fan strapped to her ankle. So, like,
Wonderful.
her skirt was since it was full all the way to the ground, she just had air conditioning under her
Wow,
skirt.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's actually genius.
Mhm. I was wondering
What
if
a
you saw that when I was
No,
talking
I
to
did
her.
not.
Oh, okay.
What about the ice pack boobs?
Yep, there's that. One of the glassmiths always sells boob chillers. So, and then, yeah, there's lots of place where it's just like, "Buy this." Well, they had ice. They had a bucket of ice and someone there because they were just constantly filling them. And then, yeah, there was a couple of places selling parasols, and like everyone, like so many people had parasols like immediately.
Yeah. I Becca talked about getting one, but never did.
I Yeah, I kept like just the heat got to me. I was just like, if it did not happen in 5 seconds, it was out of my head. Like,
That's fair.
mhm. Which is why like we were close to the end, and I was like, okay, I'm done. And I was like, crap, there is this store that I want to go into.
Mhm. Yeah, it was a very, it was a day in which I had to practice patience a lot.
Yeah, it was a it was a weird day.
Yeah, and then I went home and just, like, slept until 7 when I got up to do Baldur's Gate 3.
Or me and Jericho were struggling real hard there.
And speaking of Baldur's Gate 3, you can watch us stream it at twitch.tv/glitterfoxmedia Saturdays at 6:30 Eastern. I just woke up late, so that's why I joined at 7. And if you want to talk to us about anything Ren Faire or anything really, yeah, anything, well, yeah, within reason, you can find the link to our Discord in the episode description or at glitterfoxmedia.com. I think that's it for our Ren Faire talk.
I think so too.
All right. Well, I hope you have enjoyed listening to this as we've enjoyed making it. Love y'all. Go on with